For example, for people who have a Parkinson condition, normally the challenging symptom is shaking. Yeah. And you don't want to say, I want to do the practice to stop the shaking. That would not be beneficial to heal the Parkinson, actually. But you do have to work with that problem. Yeah, in order to do the Qigong, yeah, how to do the Qigong in spite of shaking, for example. You learn to adapt to that. You learn to work with that particular challenge, so to speak. Slow doing the practice. Not stop, yeah, from doing the practice. So in this case, is you allow the shaking. In spite of shaking, you continue to do the practice as much as possible. You learn to relax into the shaking. Instead of, I have to fix the shaking, I have to stop the shaking. Then you can engage with the practice more. Then you can allow the energy to awakening, to opening more, connecting more. Then over the time, you're realizing, oh, the shaking may still happen. Suddenly the intensity of shaking is decreased over the time. And the length of shaking starts to decrease over the time. And then you have more capacity to relax into the shaking. More you relax in the shaking, then quicker the shaking starts to stop. We know that. So like more you're fighting the shaking, yeah, more you try to fix the shaking, then more you shake. I mean, that's like a good example. I mean, in the past, I'm using the example of pain as an example, right? Now we know, yeah, that the principle applying to every condition, every symptom, every challenges. In this case, I'm using shaking as an example. So whether it's a physical structure issue or specific symptom issue, like shaking, yeah. And that apply, yeah. The same process apply to everything. So in terms of shaking, not only physical shaking is challenging, but we're all experiencing emotional shaking, Shaking is this state of condition experiencing out of control, right? Whether you're physically feeling out of control or emotionally feel out of control, that is the shaking, emotional shaking.